Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Hey y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a second to come on in the room, honey. Let me see, honey. Let me let the people catch up and whatnot. Okay. So come on in the room so we can discuss what has been going on with the Never Ever Mets thus far. Okay, come on in. Get your seat, like the live, because we are about to get into some things. Thank you, Omar. Yes, please, please, please hit the like button. Okay, hit that like button. Hey, AKA Ren. Let me go ahead and speak, honey. Let's go ahead and get our pleasantries out of the way, shall we? Hey, Alicia. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Leash. Hey, Shakira. Shakira, I hope you're feeling better. Girl, I'm gonna have to get you some black seed oil and stuff. I feel like every time I get on the live, you tell me you don't feel well. Listen, girl, we're gonna have to get the black seed oil and the oil of oregano, honey, all the oils. Okay. I'm gonna have to send you some oils, girl, so you can feel better. We need you at 100% strength. Hey, Sandra, she said she gonna be working, honey, but she gonna be listening. I know that's real. Hey, Divalicious. Hey, Gwen Cook. Hey, Aria. Hey, Deanna. Hey, Shakira. Hey, Mayo. Hey, Chandra. Hey, CJ. Hey, Lady J. Hey, She Curves Words. Hey, friend. Hey, another round. Hey, Debbie. Okay. Hey, Kenzie. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Tawana. Hey, Day. Hey, Philippa. Hey, Grace. Hey, Fun Size Jim. Hey, Candace. Hey, Mary. Hey, detoxing and decluttering. Girl, can you come declutter my house? Come declutter my house, child. Hey, Jonelle. Hey, Kiera. Hey, JoJo Beans. Hey, Maria. Hey, Motivation Garden. Hey, Carol Pace. Listen, we are about to start this live because, baby, I got some things to say. Some stuff ain't adding up. Okay. And I know Jay and Tati be over here sometime. So I hope they over here because I need one of them. Actually, Tatiana. I need her to join this live because I'm super confused and I don't like for people to play in my face. And therefore, and thus and such, we are going to have to get into that because, like, what's even going on? Okay. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Akila. Hey, Anjo. Hey, Miss G. Hey, Kathy. Hey, My Time. Like, we're going to have to get into it. Hey, Elizabeth. Because this just is not making sense to me. So there are 142 of you on this live. So I'm hoping that the likes equal that. You can dislike it, like it, just push it out into the algorithm so other people will know that we are live and in living color on this here Good Friday. So just like the live and let's get into it. Okay, let's just jump right into it, y'all. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Now, first off, let's get into this whole situation with Clavasia and Tatiana. Okay, and there are so many moving parts, and we are going to get into all of the parts that are moving because it ain't making no damn sense to me. Now, when I watch these shows because, first of all, the entertainment value of it all, and then secondly, it seems like the way that it is the first season and how authentic it is, it always gets muddied around the second season because people are aware of the cameras. There are more influencers and people just wanting clout. Clavasia or Clavasia, what the hell the name your name is, Clay, whatever you want to be called. You wanted clout and you came on this show. You have been lying since we were introduced to you. Okay. When you sat up there with that wide smile and grinned at us and told us that you and Tatiana have been dating for 8 months, the lie detector test determined that was a lie. They saying everything about your whole existence is just one big fat lie. And I came here with all the receipts. Hey, Sleepy Panda, thank you for the super chat. Air fryer heating up my veggies. I'm ready for this lie. Child, look, I was about to make me some cookies, honey, and get good and comfortable. Nourish with Nessa said, did the new episode come out? I can't find it. No, a new episode didn't come out today. That's why I decided to do this live. So a new episode will be airing on May 30th. But today there was nothing, I guess, because of the Memorial Day weekend. They knew people were going to be outside with it. So they just decided that they were not going to air a new episode. So yeah, no. Okay. It's not one for this week. Now let's get on into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So we're at the house. Okay. We're at the house and the friend comes. She decides she's going to wrap her loving arms and legs around Clavasia. Now, never in the history of never would I wrap my legs around a man wearing breeches like this. Look at his pants. I think I might own a pair of Baby, never in the history of neverdom will you ever see me, not one, give up the cookie to a man wearing pants like that, but then stand in the grass with him as well. Girl, y'all might as well swap pants, swap jeans, honey. It's a fool. Like, what does he have on, child? What is it? And at first, I was trying to ignore it. I was like, "Don't talk about the pants, showing that fatty in the back. Don't talk about the pants. Don't talk about the pants." I can't help it. Okay, you got it in my face. Okay, so I just got to talk about it. And I hate them breeches. Why? What would possess you to wear that? I hate everything about it. It just looks musty. I hate everything about it. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Clay needs to be put in jail to keep him away from the general public of women because he's a whole lie. Girl, his whole existence is a lie. Okay. And we are going to get into it. Yeah, BBL allegations. Yeah. I'm not gonna play with y'all this Friday. Please, I'm not gonna play with y'all this Friday. But look at them pants. Okay? Just look at them pants. You telling me you gonna sit up and cry over a man with them pants on? And them ain't even, baby, he might as well have put on a blouse. Them the kind of pants you put on a blouse with. Baby, I cannot be bothered. Okay? Not the BBL allegations. Now, Clavasia is looking how he looking. He got his Crocs on. Look at his Crocs, y'all. Wait a minute. Can you see his Crocs? Hold on. Let me move this. Let me move this banner, honey. Look at his Crocs. Oh, child, I'm not gonna play. It is really hard out here when we have to reduce ourselves to men in Crocs and their little linen breeches. Oh, absolutely, damn not. So anywho, they standing here, he lying, okay? Because that's all he liked to do. Now the friend came, and the friend is like, we've been friends since we were 7 years old. There's nothing, no one that can come in between us. We always do this. We're friends, okay? There's nothing to it. I don't understand why she's upset. Now, the two of them are playing in our face. Now, according to her, and shout out to Kamisha Reviews, all of them are playing in our face. In some parts of it, I believe. In some parts of it, I do not. Let's continue on. Now, this phone call right here. On Kamisha's channel, the lady, Jamila, okay, because, baby, she got aliases and every damn thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. She says that this phone call was made 3 times. Clavasia texted her first to say that he was sorry about how, Tati acted and he didn't mean to. Now, Jamila is stating that her and Tatiana knew each other. She was like, girl, why you tripping? We know each other from the group text. We in a group chat. Now, apparently, Jamila said something that rubbed Tatiana the wrong way. So she exited the group chat stage and left. And then this is the real kicker, y'all. Clavasia asked Jamila, the best friend, okay, the BFF, to please go shopping for Tati because she left some things at home. I said, say what now? Not you going to Uber some things for Tatiana. And Jamila was like, I obliged. I was like, okay, cool. What does she need? And then all of a sudden, Clavasia said, nah, it's cool. She doesn't need anything anymore. So this phone call right here, okay, this phone call that we're looking at, this is fake. Now, that's what she said, okay? That ain't what I said. That's what she said. Teflon Butterfly, thank you for the super chat. I can't stand a man with a big old dome. He got a dome. He got a dome. He got a dunk. He got a dunk. He got a dunk. He got a dunk. Twerk some. Twerk some. Baby, shout out to Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy, tell him. Thank you, Tanya, for the super sticker. Hold on, let me go on up. Make sure I don't miss nothing, child. Ooh, honey, this right here is a fool. Okay, I didn't miss any, I don't think. Okay, thank y'all for the super chats. Oh, yes, I did. Sleepy Panda, thank you for the super chat. These men hate on BBLs and be walking around with the same scars. Okay, sitting how it's sitting. Baby. Okay, so anywho, according to them, or according to Jamila, this right here is a lie. Okay, and she said that she was trying to coach Tatiana, girl, don't lose your composure. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. Don't give them that because then you'll never work in this town again. You're on the OWN network. You could do other things with OWN. Girl, anyway, child, OWN has been reduced to Love and Marriage Huntsville, The Never Ever Mets, Ready to Love on hiatus, and any other little knick-knack show they can put in between. This is not what you think it is. Okay, it's not like she over there on Bravo, child. She's over here on the OWN network, and I'm pretty sure she will work again because they like it when you act a fool and whatnot. So when she was saying all that, I was just like, okay, girl, so you trying to make me believe that Tatiana knew this the whole time and she knew about you, and then she lied. Okay, this is when she lost all credibility, like the first 10 minutes. But I continued to listen. She said that there were absolutely no witnesses when she came in and greeted Clavasia. Y'all, I ran that scene back. She walks in. Chris is looking like she was served up on a silver platter, honey, because you know he can't stand Alexis, honey, in her wig. So he was looking real hard at Miss BFF. She comes in, she wraps her legs and her arms around Clavasia, and Brandon and Chris are standing in very close proximity. That's when I was like, girl, you just gonna sit here and gaslight me into believing nobody was standing there? She was like, nobody was there. It was just us and the cameras. That is not the truth. And then you can see in the hallway, there's Charlie, there's Jared. You can see them in the hallway, and Britt. You can see them looking at them. So it's not like nobody was there. Then she lied again. She said, because Tatiana didn't even speak to me. Lie number two. Yes, she did. He introduced you to her. He started walking you past her. She walked away and went to sit underneath the windowsill while you and him went outside. Then she stated, there were cameras all around us in a big open space like they were ready for a fight. And I told them, if you guys brought me here for a fight, I can't do it because I have a shoot the next day. What is this, baddies? Like, what are you talking about? You can't fight because you got to shoot the next day. Girl, now I am giving on a lot of smoke, but I don't think they brought you there to fight. Like, what are you even talking about? Thank you. Pretty much the whole house saw their interaction when she came in, but she trying to gaslight us into believing that they did not. So as this whole fake phone conversation is going on, the lies is unfolding. He decides that he can't take it anymore. He's about to leave. Now he's telling the entire house that he's gonna go because Tatiana is not giving it her all, and she's not, putting forth the effort. So he may as well not even try anymore. Now for me, I don't think Tatiana is that good of an actress. They trying to make me believe that the only reason why she did this was for a check. Now, I did see her comment on my page that's been floating around in all these blogs and stuff where she stated that the reason why she didn't pay close attention to what he said about the baby is because she was already over it. She, more happened that we didn't see. And she was trying to make it to the end to get her money. Okay, bread cost $75.62. So I don't blame you, honey. I don't give a damn if they was paying $3 a day. I want my money. He decided that they're both going to go home and cut both of their checks short. So she put that in the comment section, and I pinned it at the top of the last review that I did. But I want y'all to get into this. So Tatiana, after the episode aired, because this girl is on Kamisha's channel trying to make us believe that Tatiana knew this whole time and it was all fake. And shout out to Kamisha. I want y'all to actually go give her the views and go over there and take a look at what it is. Don't go now. Hold on. Let's finish the live first. And look at what the lady had to say. Because I believe in giving people their views. So I'm not going to play none of her clips or anything like that. I just want y'all to go and check it out. But baby, she a lie and the truth ain't in it, allegedly. Now I want y'all to look at this that Tatiana posted right after that episode. Does this seem like somebody who's lying? Maybe I'm crazy. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it.
I just want to tell you guys that this shit is just so not easy. Being on a reality TV show and reliving traumatic events is really not easy. And I'm gonna take accountability, and I'm gonna say I actually really feel like what I learned more than anything from this show is that everybody is not your friend. Everybody will not tell you the things that you should know. Some people will literally just feed you to the wolves and watch you being um, stupid, essentially being made a fool of, and just laugh at you. And if anything, if you don't take nothing else from this, if you don't feel like, oh, she can never give me no relationship advice, that's fine because y'all see how the hell I didn't got played. But if y'all don't take nothing else, take away how people will move with you. Like it don't matter how kind you are to people, how sweet you are. Some people just feel like, well, it's none of my business, so I'll let this person be harmed. I'll let this person, basically get hurt, get hurt because of whatever reason. I don't know, bro code, whatever. I don't know why the girls that did know didn't tell me immediately as soon as they found out. Maybe they just felt like it was not their place, whatever. But regardless, I'm just feeling hurt. I'm feeling so fucking hurt. And what hurts more is all of the times that I beat myself thinking about this show and thinking about how things went left, and like because I actually genuinely did love this person, which is so embarrassing to say. Oh my gosh, like I was so hurt that day. I was so hurt, like so hurt. You could hear it in my voice when I came to talk to him that I was caught off guard. I never thought. Sure, I thought I could tell that he could tell some white lies, but never did I think that he would really try to embarrass me on TV the way that he did. And for people to think that I should have had all this composure and that I should have been more ladylike, honestly, fuck you. Fuck you, because you were not in my situation. And if you can handle it better than me, then kudos to you. But I have no regrets, and I wish I would have said more. I wish I wish I had known and kept the energy that I needed to keep with the other people in the house instead of thinking that these people were my friends. These people weren't my friends. These people weren't my friends. The only person that ever told me something that I can say for sure, like some of the people didn't know the big secret or whatever, and I can't fault them if they didn't know. It was mostly the guys who knew. But if you were a woman in another situation, I just don't see what I would lose by telling you that, hey, like even if I don't tell you exactly what's being said, hey, you might need to talk to so and so. You might need to slow down because I see that you're really liking this guy, but he's sitting up here at the pool table talking about his best friend and basically sizing her up like that's his girlfriend for real, or he wants it to be easy. I would not let somebody be blindsided the way that I was. But you know what? I had a realization this week that I'm just not wired like a lot of people. And I can't expect other people to be honest. I can't expect these things from people. So I definitely regret thinking that these people were my friends even after the show, like sitting around table with these people like these people are my family, really thinking of them in that kind of regard and seeing the way that I was handled. Then everybody wants to have something to say when he's about to discard me, basically. Fucking used me for what I could give to him and fucking discard me, which is so fucking embarrassing. That now everybody has something to say. Oh, it's bro, yada 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 yada. Now y'all want to come together, but the damage had already been done. The damage had already been done. Y'all can say what y'all want about reality TV, but some of it is real. And I came there and I was gonna have an authentic experience and really see if I could like this guy. He came into the experience locked and loaded to make me a complete fool in front of the world, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Now, listening to that, I do not feel like this was a made up relationship. I don't. I'm sorry. I just do not feel like this is made up. I don't feel like I know she went on there because it's an opportunity. And at the end of the day, if somebody's telling you they're gonna pay you, you're not gonna go on there and put your life on TV for free. So they told her she was gonna get paid, and that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to get paid. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Something about that lady just seems like a bold-faced lie. Now we get over here to the baby of it all, and this is what they sent Tatiana. Hi, Tatiana. I know you don't know who I am, and you're probably wondering why I'm messaging you. But I wanted to tell you that you're not alone. Clay is not the person that he is, and he's not a good person. I'm about to tell you something, and not to try to make you jealous or mad or to start drama, but just to tell you that I really relate to how you're feeling. Last month, I gave birth to Clay's daughter. It's not the one that he kept from you, it's a separate one. During my entire pregnancy, he was absent and didn't even want to acknowledge that I was pregnant. He still to this day doesn't want to be there to support his daughter. I also didn't know about his other daughter. I'm not going to say her name. When I confronted him about it, he tried to tell me that he wasn't trying to hide it from me. He just didn't know how to tell me. Clavasia is out here playing in these people's face like he's Drake. I'm not hiding my baby from you, the world. I'm hiding the world from my baby. Sir, anyway, so he was lying to me the entire time too, and I eventually totally cut him off. But all I'm saying is, if you want to talk more in detail, I'm totally willing to. So at the bottom of it, Tatiana put, I will never forgive him for what he did to me on TV. Now we have this narrative right here. And then we have the other narrative where it's like, I didn't do anything. And this lady is lying. And we knew each other. And she knew the game plan. And why she acting like she didn't know. And I can't wait either, Miss Suge. And I don't know why she's acting like she didn't know. And I'm so confused by that. Okay, but let's continue. So then his mother stepped into the chat. And she says, because he went ahead and posted a poll on his Instagram because he wanted to know, did he overreact in relation to that jump? Okay. And everybody is like, yes, you were wrong for that. I don't know why you're trying to garner sympathy, but you were in the wrong. So then his mother said, as your mother, the one who carried your ass, let me make this real clear. That whole situation, disrespectful as hell. She was doing the absolute most with zero F's given. And that hug, oh no, baby. That was not just a hug. That was a slick move, and she knew it. If that had been me, oh, we wouldn't be talking. We wouldn't have even made it to the recap. It'll be a straight fight. No warning, no deep breaths, no be the bigger person. Nah. Hands first, questions never. Dress for war, not for brunch. So for everybody that's saying, she should have handled the situation differently, I'm going to tell you right now, I probably would have handled the situation the same. And I'm going to tell you the reason why is because I don't like for people to play in my face. Yes, Clay is supposed to know that he's supposed to do the right thing, but you know that you ain't supposed to come in here and disrespect me either. So for me, I need to check you because I think you think I'm some type of punk. I think you can play in my face. So therefore, and thus and such, I'm gonna address you and I'm gonna address him. But that's just me. So I don't feel like this was a situation where okay, well, let me step to the side and collect myself. No, girl, don't play with me. Don't play with me. You saw me. You need to address me. And don't come in here throwing your legs around my man. Hell, we just met. Don't do that. And for the mama to actually speak up and be like, yeah, I raised him. I raised him. Okay, he's tall, but clearly he on that bush. Okay, so this is how I feel about the situation. Now, it's funny because the mom posted this. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, y'all. I'm so serious. The mom posted this, but the lady said that she knows his mom and his mom knows everything that was going down. So she's confused as to why the mom even posted this. She was like, why would the mom post this? The mom knows me. I was like, say what now? She was like, the mom knows everything. I don't know why she's wrong for this. I'm so confused. Does mama not recognize you? Because according to you, y'all have been friends since you were 7, and Clavasia actually liked your younger sister because she was more aesthetically his type. And so you and him became good friends, and his mom and everybody else knows you, but she just said she'll fight you in the street. She said she'll fight you in the street. So I don't know if it's just me, but mama don't like you, honey. I don't think mama likes you. So let's keep going. So a few more comments were in other comment sections as I was minding my black owned business, but not really. And I was looking in the comment section and whatnot, and I found some of these. Now, if you're on Patreon, you already know because we've already discussed this a long, long time ago. But this person said, and I covered their face, I covered their name, just because YouTube is a wider platform than something that people pay for monthly. And don't come over here talking to me, child, because I didn't out you. Now, if you come over here talking, then you outed yourself. So this person said the fact that he tried to date me last year. Now, mind you, last year was 2024 while they were taping this. The fact that he tried to date me last year, and the moment I heard about the newborn, the one he doesn't see, and the story with his baby mama, it was an instant wrap. Now, according to this person, he doesn't see the child. Okay, but let's keep going, child. Yep, and he made it known that he's fixated on the physical for dating and that intimacy is needed as quickly as possible. Now, this is what I found interesting. When the lady was over there talking with Kamisha and whatnot, she said that Clavasia told her, because they edit things out of sequence. She said that Clavasia told her that Tatiana and him were the first people in the boom boom room. But the way that the show was edited, it made it seem like Tati was taking her time and she didn't want to, just jump in there and do whatever. But Clay said he hit it pretty quickly. That's what he said. Okay. Well, that's what she said. He said. I don't know what the truth is, and I don't know what the lie is. I'm just recapping and letting y'all know what went down. So then another lady said, it's the fact that this man was heavy in my DMs a few years ago, a very strange individual. I said, baby, he everywhere thirsting. I'm talking about as soon as he see a woman, he all up in her face. Now, apparently, he has someone special right now, a child, a new supply. Because baby, that's what narcissists get. Okay, they don't get nobody special. They get a new supply. He finna suck all the energy out of you, ma'am. I'm just letting you know. Please don't lay down and have no baby shower registry at the end of this. Because it's gonna be a fool. He's collecting them like Pokemon cards. Now, I want y'all to hear this. And I think it's quite interesting that the new baby came up, the old baby came up, all the babies are coming up because Clavasier's dream is to have children. And we're going to listen to that. But let's get into this first. So another person came by and said, now this is on Clavasier's page. And I left his picture good and up here because I want y'all to see what he over there liking. This person said, I wanted the therapist to ask Tatiana why she felt unprotected. She used that word a lot. She has underlying issues. I think that is so disrespectful and so dismissive of someone saying they feel unprotected. You don't know to what reason she feels unprotected. Is it emotionally? Has she been in relationships where she felt like the man took the side of another person versus her? I don't remember her saying that a lot. I remember her saying that because this man is playing in her damn face. Okay. And it's always another woman that's coming to try to make it our fault. Well, I mean, she might have issues if she feels unprotected. Baby, if you don't have an issue, I'm so proud of you. Honey, I have never seen somebody who don't have an issue. It might not be a major one, but we all got issues. Okay, let's not pretend to be perfect. So then Clavasia gonna like it. And then he gonna come in and say, now, baby, this is where he had the unmitigated gall, the gumption, the audacity. He came in and said, that could be true. Maybe it was never me as the problem. Are you on prescription medication? Maybe it was never you. Wait a minute, Tati in the chat. Where's she at, child? Maybe it was never you. Okay, there she go. We only did messages. Okay, that's what Tatiana said. And she said, that's a lie. What part of it is a lie? Baby, if you want to come on up here and speak the truth, honey, because the people is speaking all over you. Okay. So I'm just saying. Now he comes and says, maybe it was never him as the problem. Baby, you're the problem. You're the damn problem. Like, are you crazy? You got one person hyping you up, and now you want to try to twist it like you're not the problem? You're the problem. Are you insane? Like, I have never seen, like, this is crazy. And you know what? That's how them narcissists really be thinking too. They be like, see, I told y'all she crazy. No, baby, you did something to upset me. This is called reactive abuse. Now you're going to sit back and record because now I'm going off. And that's exactly what those cameras did. And now everybody is making it seem like they will be this picture perfect example of what to do in a situation. The only issue I had was, wait a minute now, sis, we cannot skip over that baby. We got to go off on about that baby. Cause I mean, where the hell did the baby come from? Now, according to the lady over on Kamisha Review's channel, she said, Tatiana, that you knew that Clay had a girlfriend in Atlanta. I said, baby, not knowing about the girl in Atlanta. Say, what now? Baby, 2 newborns. Haitian Empress, 2. Okay, I told y'all he collected them like Pokemon cards. But wait a minute, we finna keep going, though. We finna keep going. So the Best Actress Award goes to Jamila. Because over on the left, you have her on the Glamour magazine video. Now, she said that her and Clay, they get together and they run plays all the time. Okay, you never know what character they might show up as. And for me, I feel like that's scary. Even though this is entertainment and this is TV, at some point you wrapping up people's real life. And I don't like that. Now, it just creeps me out that she thinks this is normal. It's like she was living in an alternate universe. She kept saying, they disrupted me and made me come out of my office. And I'm like, the bed? Because they told us that you do what you do. And no, that's cool, girl. Get your money. Okay. But I'm just saying, what office? Then she was like, yeah, and I do everything for him. And I have his bank account numbers. And I'm just like, what's happening? Baby, y'all got to go see it. Y'all got to go see what this lady was talking about. because I was completely confused. Everybody's a liar. Everybody was in on it together. She doesn't know why the mama piped up. She doesn't know why Tatiana is acting confused. And so I just went on ahead and gave her the Oscar that she deserves. Because what is this? Like, what? So Tatiana said he didn't give her a chance. Like, it's just ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm trying to catch up to y'all's comments. Hold on, let me go up. Let me go up. She's been on other YouTube series too. Oh yeah, baby, she made sure to run down their resume. She said, I work. And I told them I was not about to fight that lady because I had a shoot the next day. She ended up disclosing that she only made $500 for her 5 second stint, but she kept messaging the producers like, I'm gonna sue you guys, you owe me more money. And baby, they blocked her. We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dial. Please hang up and get the hell on. Like, they don't want nothing to do with that. Man, if you don't get off them damn people line, please get off those people's phone. What is wrong with you? I said, this lady, no, she nuts. Child, anyway, after all this was said and done, and she got that error 404 message when she tried to send them people a text message, baby, they done changed their phone, folded the hell up. Then she said, and you know they still filming. I started to drive to the house. Ma'am, that show is done. If you drove to that house, somebody that probably lives there would be home. And you might go to jail. Okay? You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Girl, don't go to them people's house. Do not go to them people's house. This lady is so silly. So, anywho, now don't get me wrong, she seems sweet as pie, honey, but she living in an alternate universe. I don't know what's going on. Now, I don't know if she's telling the truth and I don't know if she's telling a lie. But all I said was, baby, when Tatiana hear this here, she gonna take to that TikTok and get to talking. Baby, it's gonna be a fool. So, anywho, the Best Actress Award goes to these two. Now, this little picture right here is the two of them pretending to be exes. Okay, now what she said was he was about to do this whole shoot, and one of the girls dropped out last minute, and he needed a stand in because he really wanted to do this. So he called her because she's been the friend since forever, and she stepped in. Now, one of these ladies is not like the other. Look at Tatiana. I mean, look at Clavasia down at the bottom. Smile wider than all outside. Look at him. I got to move this comment. Look at him. Let me move this banner. We need a full screen. Look at him. Just look. Sean says, send Tati the link. She wants to come on. Oh, baby. Okay, hold on. Because, baby, look. I don't normally, hold on. Let me figure out how to do it, baby. That smile wider than outside, honey. Okay, let me invite guests to the studio. Send this link. Okay, child, let me copy it. And then I'm going to send the link. Should I send, Tatiana, I'm going to send it to your DMs so I can make sure that you receive. Baby, it's supposed to get good, honey, because I got some questions. Oh, I got some questions, honey. It's going to go down. Do you hear me? Because this lady say, you lying, girl. She said, you knew about the ex in Atlanta. You not the real girlfriend. Girl, all it is. And I was just looking at this like, say, what now? Baby, hell no. Okay, so I'm finna send it to you. So you can come on up here and speak your speech, baby. You ain't got to turn your camera on or nothing. Okay? Hold on, let me send the link. Because this right here is a fool. Hold on, you know what? I don't know. Okay, this time I have to send the link. Okay, hold on. Let me go to her Instagram, y'all. One moment, please. Okay, y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I sent the link to Tatiana. All right, so child, it's gonna go down. Oh, honey, it's gonna go down, honey. Submit your questions in the chat. Child, I tried to hurry up and send that link, honey. I didn't even put on my break music. So, anywho, these girls up here are supposedly Clavasier's exes, okay? And then the one in the middle is Jamila, and she claims that this was just for her to get a quick check. So it's giving a lie. Now, I want y'all to hear what exactly went down on this little glamour situation. But first, I'm gonna wait to see if Tatiana shows up first. Vito said, glad I caught the live. This gonna be good. Okay, baby. Okay, so Teflon Butterfly said, ask Tati what did she originally see in him. He ain't got no game. And look at him, looking how he looking. And then he catfished her. Cause she definitely did not get the version that was online. Okay. Cause I looked at it on the iPod and I said, who the hell is this? Baby, this is definitely not Clavassier. Okay, at all. Hold on, let me go up so I can give. Yes, honey. Doing my Stevie J smile and my Birdman hands, honey, rubbing them together. Mm. Hold on, let's go up here so I can get y'all comments, honey, because we finna get into it. Jay King said, is number 1 and 3 girl actors too? I don't even think they're really the exes either. Well, according to Jamila, she said those are the real exes. Now, number 1 is definitely a real ex, the way she was answering them questions, child. Now, number 3, I think, because she did say he cheated, and that tracks. And then you have her. So Tatiana is probably gonna come on in a minute. So let's just listen to this Glamour magazine situation, and then we'll come back to that. Okay.
Describe my relationship.
Very, very long time.
He came up to me asking to get him for free inside the clubs. I told him that's not possible though.
He walked up to me and asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I said no.
Our first date was.
He tried to take me to the beach, but I wanted to go to dinner, so we went to Mexicali.
And it
Now, the one that said he tried to take me to the beach, but we went to dinner, that is Jamila. Now, baby, she got it all planned out, how she's going to answer and everything. That's so scary to me. Girl, how you lie so good? Girl, you know how to lie real good. Okay, I'm going to put the link down here, Tatiana. I put it in your DMs, but I'll put it here. Okay, so there's the link. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's continue.
Italian restaurant 8 months after I met him.
Chinese food.
Our first kiss was.
Actually, outside of his grandma's house.
At our first date.
The first day we met on set. So after we wrapped, like we were just talking and it just happened.
She thought my best physical feature was.
His chest.
His muscles.
His smile for sure, although he thinks it's his abs.
She thought my best personality trait was.
How funny he was.
He has a really kind heart.
He's very sociable, and I like that about him.
I thought she looked like.
$1 million.
Mila Kunis.
Sade.
And she thought I looked like.
I don't want to say this.
I don't know. He doesn't look like nobody else. Maybe that's why I liked him.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. Fuck it.
I don't think he looks like anyone.
I call him sexual chocolate.
We bonded the most over.
Quality time, talk, and sex.
Fitness,
Work.
I would call her.
jam,
Shawty.
Bae.
And she would call me.
poppy.
I would call him Bear, maybe. But Clavasia sounds good enough.
Muscle man.
Our go.
Girl, ain't nothing muscle or man about Clavassier, child. Okay. Not nothing. Okay, so Tatiana is backstage. So I gotta pause this. I gotta pause for the cause. And then we gonna get back into it. Now, y'all please remain respectful in the comment section and in the chat. Okay. Tatiana is trusting me to come up here and speak her speech. So y'all please be respectful. And also, if you have some questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Okay? So we can get into it. Because, honey, I know I got some questions. All right, let's get into it, honey. Hey, Tatiana, can you hear me? Let me see if she on here. Oh, no, not that, honey. Okay, let me remove that from the stage. Okay, Tatiana, can you hear me? Okay, I see her little thingy moving. Okay, there she is. Hey, Tatiana, girl.
Hey.
Girl, thank you for coming on here, honey, because the people are speaking all about you. And
I
I just
know.
when I saw that video, I said this girl is not lying. She was legit hurt about
Yes,
this
I
situation.
was. For real.
Okay, so explain to us whether or not you know Jamila and how you and Clavasia met each other.
So I don't know Jamila. The first time I ever met her in person was like there on the show, but I knew that he had a girl best friend. That was not a surprise. Thank you. Hey y'all.
Okay, so that wasn't a surprise that he had a girl best friend. Now she said something about y'all have matching tattoos and she complimented you and then all of a sudden you got mad and just decided you didn't want to be bothered with her, so she left that group chat.
Okay, so there was a group chat. But I wasn't mad at her about the matching tattoos or anything like that. She's just weird. Like she's just a weird person. So her energy was just like she was like speaking about me like I wasn't there, like when she was talking to him, and I just found the whole thing weird. So then I just was over it. But that was our only interaction. I didn't know that, and we do have matching tattoos, but it wasn't planned or anything like that. She just was like, "Oh, we have the same tattoo."
Okay, I get the weird energy because even watching it through the screen, I was like, it's a little off, but okay, I'm gonna keep watching. But I
Yeah.
can understand why you kind of felt that way. So take us back to that day because what she's saying is you didn't even speak to her. Now, if I know I got an elephant brain, I remember clearly that she came through there, she spoke to you, and
Yeah.
then you sat down. Now she's
Yeah.
saying she didn't even speak to me and none of them spoke to me. And I'm like, girl, that is a lie.
That is not true. So basically, yes, I came when they walked in together. I had said, "Hey," and then I went to go sit down on the couch because I knew that my mom was going to be coming soon. Because typically the guests come around the same time, so I was gonna let them have their time and do their thing, and then I was going to, just wait for my mom to get there so we could have our individual time. But if she said other people weren't talking to her, it was after the hug. People were kind of giving her me mugs because it was inappropriate. So it's just like, if everybody's been watching us be booed up the whole time we're there, obviously it's weird for you as a woman to come and jump on somebody else's man and then think everybody's gonna be like, "Hey girl," like that wasn't weird. So I guess that's what she meant. I don't
Right.
know.
And I definitely understand that. I just thought that it was strange that she was trying to gaslight me into not seeing what I saw, like it
Mhm.
was editing or something. And she just was
Oh,
like,
they're
no,
good at that. They're really good at gaslighting. That's why
yeah,
they get.
she's like, well, it was, she didn't even speak to me and there was no one present. And I'm just like, what episode did I watch? Because I was totally
Yeah.
confused. Now, Pearls Galore said, when did you find out that she wasn't his best friend, but she was in fact an ex? She's
So
saying
when
she's never been an
everybody else
ex.
found out, when y'all found out, that's when I found out. I didn't know that they had did the whole glamour thing, but once the episode came out, I saw it everywhere. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I saw the line where she was talking about oh yeah, I'll always be in the background, like even if we don't date again. So I was like, that's definitely true. She's always gonna be there. So I don't know. They have a strange relationship.
They do. Okay, because she said that you knew about the glamour thing. You knew that they do shows together. Y'all have similar, what did she say? Y'all have similar work experiences. I'm gonna put it as nicely as possible. And she's like, I don't understand why she was saying that because she knew that we did glamour. And that's when my mouth was wide open, like, I gotta go back to those TikTok videos because that's a lie. I'm
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I didn't know about that video. And then also, what else did she say? She said a lot.
She said that you knew. She said that she was going to go shopping for you because you
So
needed
she was
something.
gonna go shopping for me, but that was all a part of the group chat. Like it was just like I was telling Clay while we were in the hotels, we were texting. I was like, "Dang, I forgot something. Like I want to get, I wanted to bring some other kinds of pajamas, and she was gonna get them for me. And he was like, "I'm gonna just put you guys in the group chat," and then the group chat went south because she was being weird. So after that, I never talked to her again. But I did not know. I did not know.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So she did, yeah, she did say, to her defense, she did say that that was her first time meeting you, but
Yeah.
it wasn't, your first time interacting with each other because you had been in that group chat. So why
Yeah.
would he put y'all in a group? Like, how did this even come about for a group
I
chat
could've-
to start?
It came apart because I just wanted I left some like lingerie and like pajamas and stuff. And he was like, oh, my best friend, she lives here. Like, she can get it for you. So, and then he had put us in the group chat together. And then that's when that had went bad. And then I just never talked to her again. But that was very brief. Like, we weren't in the group chat that long. I guess we just don't mesh that well. We just don't mesh.
Yeah, and okay, because she was making it seem like there was a
Like, it was,
long-standing conversation.
yeah, no. And I don't know. She just said, I watched her interview that she did. She was just saying a lot of stuff that wasn't true. Even the people in the comments was like, that's lies, because she was like, there was nobody in the hall when we hugged and we were by the staircase. And it's just like, you could see Chris is right behind her when she jumped on him. So I'm just like, she was just saying a whole bunch of stuff. And I think she's just like having fun with it at this point. So I don't know. Keeping the story, I guess.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, and so when you saw that his mom, because of course we know you didn't meet his mom because y'all had never ever met.
Right.
When you saw that his mom commented and she was basically in defense of you, but Jamila is saying that she knew that all of this was, a farce, basically. What were you thinking?
Oh, when his mom commented,
Yeah.
I was just like, thank you. Because everybody was trying to make it seem like I was just being like insecure and like I was making such a big deal out of nothing. And it was a big deal to me, and to a lot of women it would be a big deal. It was too much. It was too much. If you're supposed to be his friend, like, you should not be jumping on him. And I feel like she knows that. She was very aware that she was coming off being handsy and doing too much. I feel like she wanted to make me upset. So.
Right, I understand that. Now, I will say this, Tatiana. Okay, because you
Yeah.
just said that she was gonna go get you some pajamas that you wanted, or okay, girl,
Yeah.
no, we don't want her shopping. We don't want any other woman shopping for us. Okay.
Okay.
We don't want it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna designate myself your big sis because I am 42. I have been through it all. Okay, we don't want the help for shopping for us because then she
Okay.
starts saying you in the group chat and y'all friends and y'all got matching tattoos and matching mood rings and all types of stuff.
Yeah, I heard
So,
some
no.
stories. People said that I was the stripper best friend and she's the P star. I was like, oh my gosh, this is
Yeah,
real.
that's how that's how it was presented. So that's
No,
why when I knew I was going to do this live, I said I really need to speak to Tatiana because some of this stuff just not making sense.
and I appreciate you for letting me like come and be on the live, because it's like I see all the stuff that people say, but it's just like sometimes I wish I could just say what actually happened, or at least my truth, So I thank you for letting me come on.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so Ange said, "Girl, let it go. Toxic people do not belong in your life." I know that's right, Ange.
Exactly. Yeah. I have my moments. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's weird because people be like, "Why did you like him?" But I really did. So I had my moments where I was sad about it or whatever. But I know that that's not the right person for me.
Right, it's not the right person for you because anybody who doesn't see that they've done anything wrong, he's in his comment section like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably because she has her own issues. It was never me.
Yeah.
It was you. You have
Imagine,
been
even after
lying."
the show, he kept on trying to gaslight me, making it seem like you're like I was the only one who saw it, and he was just trying to make me feel crazy about the situation. I'm like, no, it's just so difficult dealing with him. So
Yeah, it is. And I think you did the best thing for you by leaving, with your head held high. And because he wanted instant gratification, he upset you and he wanted you to forgive him like within 2 minutes.
right, he wanted instant forgiveness. I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
So that just doesn't make any sense to me. And I knew then I was like, okay, I'm seeing patterns that I've seen in past relationships with these people that want you to forgive them when they do something wrong to you. And that's just not,
Yeah.
that's just not the move. And
Like,
also, I thought it was.
he time, and then like everybody's like, you weren't mad and like you didn't talk about the baby. It's just like I process things like one thing at a time. That best friend day was a lot. So it's just like, okay, he told me after I had already been through so much. I was already exhausted, like trying to just maintain my stance about why I'm upset over and over again, because he act like he don't know what happened and who told you this. It was just exhausting. So by the time he told me about the baby, like, one, I really didn't even want to talk to him. The only reason why he told me at that moment was because they literally were making him tell me at this point, but I didn't want to talk to him. So by the time I was starting to cool off and we could have probably had the conversation, he was ready to go because I didn't want to go to bed with him that night. So I don't know. Maybe people think I didn't care about the baby, but it's just like, one, if you have a best friend and I can't even trust you with her, and you saying you got a baby mom now, it's never gonna work. Like, it's never gonna be anything serious. So at that point, I was just gonna, try to get my money. That's what he was doing apparently. Try to get my money and just, chill until it's time for me to say no.
Yeah, because it seems like it was a whole using type situation. He brought you on there so he could get a check, plus so he could be seen. Because even this glamour shoot that he did, that's his big thing. He wants to be an actor. He wants to be in front of the camera, and it's at the expense of someone else.
Yeah.
So that's the part that I didn't like. But D Royal wants to know, has this experience changed your view of online dating?
Oh, yeah. Definitely get to know the person in real life. Especially before you go on a reality TV show with them, because they will make you look crazy.
They definitely will. In real life, they'll make you look crazy too, sis. So don't worry about it. If it's online, real life, at the corner store, at the gas station, at the Burger King, at the girl, they will make a fool out of you if you let them. I am so happy that you came on here to set the record straight, because I was concerned about the fact that you skipped on past that baby. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, not
everybody
Tati.
was, and I get it. Like, it wasn't that, but I just wanted to address it when I could come to it without being like stressed, angry. There was not going to be like a productive conversation about anything if I was just upset about what had already happened. But I do have to go because I'm supposed to be going to the Kendrick concert. But thank you so much. You're one of my favorite reviewers. Like, I've been watching your reviews the whole time, and you are so funny. So I hope you get like 1 million subscribers. Thank
you.
You're welcome.
Girl, have fun for Kendrick, and listen, he got they not like us, and that's for real. Okay, in regards to everything. So I wish you the best. Don't worry about what others are saying online, because people gonna talk, girl. They gonna say what they gonna say. Have a great night and awesome Memorial Day weekend, and we'll catch you later.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye. All right, y'all. So she said what she said. And she said that she didn't know anything about the glamour shoot. So it's just a big ball of confusion and a bunch of mess. And, people are trying to save face. And it was so funny to me that Jamila said she's not even speaking to Clavasia right now. How you not talking to him? What? And you got access to his bank account, and y'all, and then she was like, yeah, we go years sometime without talking. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Have fun at the concert, honey. And dip it low and pick it up slow for me, okay? Child, anywho, let's get back into the glamour shoot, because that was just an impromptu little thingy, honey. I'm so happy y'all came through with y'all with your questions and whatnot, because I really was perplexed when I watched that. I was so confused, like, who's lying to me? Because I don't like people to play in my face, honey. I don't care if it's on TV, in real life. I don't care what's going on. And I was like, what's happening? That was so sweet of her to wish 1 million subscribers on this opinionated channel. Because y'all know what? I am just hoping for 100,000 subs. And we're getting close to 47,000. That is a big deal. Okay, 47,000 subscribers. And I only do reviews. No celebrity gossip, no, none of that. So I'm so proud of that. Thank y'all for always supporting me. And that was a good little, a good little impromptu surprise. Because, baby, I wasn't expecting all that. Shout out to another round, because she said she was going to go over there and tell Tati that I was on live. So, girl, I appreciate you, because I needed to know some answers. Because the girl say you lying. You say the girl lying. You trying to get to that down to the Kendrick concert, and she over there with the thing. It's too much. It's too much. And then the girl had on a blonde wig. Baby, it was a fool. Okay. So immediately after joining this live, go to Kamisha's channel and listen to that lady and everything that she has to say. She seems like she's pleasant, but she also seems like she may have a little line problem. Now, I don't know. It's her word against Tati's. Tatiana is giving her version. She's giving her version. So to be fair, it's their truth. But I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, okay, I really don't. And also, I want to thank her for coming on here, because she wasn't afraid that I'm a boogeyman. Baby, come on this damn channel. Half the people don't be showing their faces no more anyway, honey. So come on over here. Let's talk. Okay, let's get into it. Hopefully she go over there and tell other cast members. Y'all can go over there. It's safe. So they can come over here and give us some tea. Okay? Now, let's get back into it. Sean, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all, I've been going through. Do y'all hear me? I've been going through, but we hanging on. We hanging on. Okay, back to this mess with this Glamour magazine shoot. Because this heifer is steady lying. Now she said that she went on here because he called her as a fill-in last minute. And so she did what she could for him. Now, I don't know. From the way the Glamour magazine shoot went, okay, the channel is Kamisha Reviews. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let me put it in there. And also I'm gonna try to get the link to it. Okay, so this is her channel, but let me get y'all the link to her channel so I can help my good sis out. Go on over there and give us some views, honey, so y'all can see what's really going down with the whole situation. Because the girl was over there lying, child. And when I first seen it, I was like, what is this, honey? So let me go get the link. Let me get the link, child. And I don't like to bring other people's, people work hard to get their views and their content and stuff. And I don't like to bring other people's stuff to my channel. But I had to bring that up because not only does it not make any sense, it was contradictory to what I had been seeing online. And so when I saw it, I was just like, that's not what Tatiana been saying. Either she crazy or this lady is nuts. Because why would you be online visibly upset if you know you're lying? I'm so confused, by that. Okay, yeah, and y'all tell her I sent y'all over there and whatnot. Okay, so there's the link to Kamisha's channel. Thank you, Ange, for the super chat. That was a great interview, Misha. Love the live. Thank you so much. Yeah, girl, I didn't even realize it was gonna be all that, honey. I didn't even know she was in the chat because I'm working on 2 screens and I was looking at the other screen, and then I popped over here and noticed that she was in the chat, and I'm just like, oh, child, let me seize the opportunity. And then she talked to me before she went there to go see Kendrick, honey. I would have been like, girl, I'll catch you next week when the show come back home. I'm gonna get to my concert, honey. I ain't got time for this. Okay, I ain't on that show no more, child. Anywho. Okay, so let's get back into the Glamour magazine for those of you that may not have heard it before. And then we're going to get to the other couples. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Go-to date restaurant was
Olive Garden.
He actually didn't really like to go to restaurants, so it's hard to say.
All you can eat sushi.
who paid on dates.
Clay always tried to make me pay on dates, but I made him pay on the dates.
Of course he did. But sometimes I went half, but mostly him.
He did.
I introduced her to.
Recording my entire life on Instagram.
Hiking in Mother Nature for the first time ever, and I'll forever be grateful for that.
Sushi.
And she introduced me to.
Am I able to say this?
Meditation and breathing, and I think he's grateful for that too.
I don't think I introduced him to anything.
Kama Sutra.
Wait a minute. Patricia, please. Patricia say, did she get all them press-ons on before heading in? Baby, she was trying to get them all, was she? Baby, she said, look, I'm going to speak my speech. I'm going to get these damn press-ons on, honey. Let me put a little lipstick on, child. Let me go into this Kendrick concert. Oh, that is funny to me. She was working with the nails, wasn't she? Y'all are crazy. Anyway, let's... See, that's why y'all be over here on this channel, because y'all like a whole lot of detail. Because why was we all looking at the same thing? I'm like, I hope my sis get herself together before she walk in that concert, honey. Oh, they got her nerves bad, child. Okay, back to the miss.
Thank you.
The holidays we spent together were.
We actually spent every holiday together. We were together for about a year.
Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Halloween.
On Valentine's Day, I got her.
Chocolates and roses.
He took me out to dinner and bought me flowers.
We was not dating on Valentine's Day. We was only friends. He got something to his girlfriend at the time. So
We loved to
go dancing and go to the bar.
Go out hiking to Runyon Canyon or go to the beach and jog.
love to go in social situations, hang out with a lot of people, and have a blast.
We like to dance too.
Any hip hop song, really.
Hip hop and reggaeton.
Hip hop and R&B.
The best picture of us is
I actually deleted most of our pictures.
my favorite restaurant is
Jamba Juice, probably. He likes those little acai bowls.
Anything that has seafood in it.
I don't know.
I know it's going to sound terrible, but my favorite restaurant is Denny's.
He looked like a grand slam. Talking about his damn favorite restaurant is Denny's. Child. He looked like he like a bacon and egg sandwich. Child, I ain't got time to play with him. Listen, the bottom line is, cause going through this, you hear Tatiana, I'm not Tatiana, you hear Jamila saying whatever it is that she's saying, and all of it is a lie. She's talking about she introduced him to Kama Sutra. They don't go to restaurants. His family loves her. Because one of the questions was, how would his family feel about you? And she's like, they love me. Clearly they don't. Okay. Because Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. No, that's IHOP. Not Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. Baby, the Grand Slam. The Grand Slam mama says she don't like you, child. Y'all remember when IHOP used to have a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity? Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing when my mom and them used to take us there on Sunday mornings. Child, I'm getting me one. And that's just that on that. Oh, baby, that is good to me. He do look like he like a Denny's. Okay. So this is all three of the girls right here. Now, girl number one, she was very self-absorbed. Okay. She's like, yeah, he would love to go to my hometown. He would love to go back to Europe. I was like, okay. Number two, honey, we don't know if she lying or telling the truth. I don't know if they slept together or not. I'm getting allegedly they may have. Number three, honey, she was just happy to be there. Okay. And she had on that jewelry. You know that jewelry that the people used to wear back in the early 1990s and in early 2000s when they would get married. She had on that wedding jewelry. So I didn't really know who was telling the truth because everybody's suspect. Okay. She wearing the jewelry from one of them little stores you get for the bridal shop of it all. This one right here, she say she lying, but I don't know if she lying. She telling the truth. Clavasia, look at that Clavasia and that wide smile. He looked like a lot. Child just wouldn't even be able to do. I forgot to ask Tatiana, what did she see in him? Child, I was so, oh gosh, that's the one question and the answer that I wanted to know. And then this one right here, girl, bye. Okay. Now that we've gotten down to all the lies that are Tatiana, Clavasia, the three blind mice, Jamila, the blonde wig, her being in the office. I don't know what's really going on. The secret babies. There's a new baby that's just been born. And then there was another baby that they're claiming that they don't see. The mama stepped into the room to let it be known that she'll kick down your doors and smack your chick. It's too much happening. Now, according to Tatiana, she was happy that the mom actually had her back. But according to Jamila, she was confused because, mommy, why would you want to slap me? We're friends since 7 years old. Child, anyway, it's giving a lie and the truth ain't in it. Okay. A lie and the truth ain't in it. So I don't know exactly how this is going to play out as far as like when they do those little snippets of the reunion. Now, nobody will say if there's going to be a reunion because I have asked in plenty of comment sections, is there going to be a reunion? Crickets. I'm hoping they ain't going to do that stupid Zoom. I don't want that Zoom. I don't want Taronda asking them two questions with her hat on. Somebody said they were convinced that Taronda was wearing hat wigs. And I can't say that I disagree. Unless she just love a hat. Because, baby, she going to cock that hat to the side and she ain't going to ask no pertinent questions. I want to know the real. Okay. And actually, I think I could host a reunion because we ain't never ever met. Y'all like to do things online and not see the person. So clearly, I am the best woman for the job. So whoever is over there on, honey, since you don't like people to never ever meet, then we should just go ahead and usher me on in. It makes perfect sense. Okay. It makes perfect sense. Keisha, thank you for the super chat. Did you ask Tati how she felt about his catfishing with his 21-year-old body, showing us his plumber's tail? He's a scammer. He been on Maury too. Girl, he has not been on Maury. I know you can lie to me. Wait, girl, let me hop on the Googler. Okay, wait a minute. Because see, y'all finna, no. Maybe not even on Maury. Wait a minute. Clavasia, his britches, being on Maury. Let's see what that. I don't see nothing about him being on Maury. Clavasia never ever met show. Okay, why was he keeping his secret? Wait a minute, what was he on Maury for? Okay, no, I don't see it, y'all. Wait a minute. Clavasia has been on all kinds of shows, and on top of that, he's also doing his GLP-1 commercials and whatnot. So, baby, he picking up his little coin wherever he can pick up his little coin. But my thing is this: don't do it at the expense of other people. You know, if y'all all want to get a cute coin, and you know, people have done it before. This is not the first time that people have concocted a plan to get onto these reality shows. We know some of this stuff is not real. Look at Alexis and Chris. Chris don't bit more like Alexis than the man in the moon. He does not like that woman. Okay, he does not. And he just wants to go from show to show. But if you're doing that, then be easy. Don't come on here and make a fool out of the girl. And then you were the last to say that you had a baby and it was anticlimactic. We didn't even get anything out of that. She was wanting to claw your eyes out for that girl in that hug. It didn't have nothing to do with the baby. So yeah, it's giving nothing. Okay. It gave absolutely nothing. Okay, now let's move on from that because baby, you finna get your karma, Miss Charlie. Okay, because you were so basking in the fact that you knew and you and Jared are so solid. And if he ever, first of all, both of y'all came on episode 1 with a lie. Girl, you were hiding an entire village. Okay, and Jared, you talking about I can't do 6 kids. What I'm gonna do with 2 more kids? What I'm gonna do with 2 more kids, Anime? Y'all better leave them damn kids on nobody don't step. Oh my goodness. Charlie, your time is coming. Okay, your time is coming. Now was he on board for another baby? I hope not. Nora Schwanessa said Clavasia must have thought they had to get married at the end, so he hurried up and ended it. Child, that show he didn't do his research. He didn't think they had to get married at the end. He just didn't like the fact that she couldn't go back to that kissing. And that's what she said tonight. Did y'all hear her? She said he wanted to hurry up and get back in that bed. I knew it. I knew it. Because if you go to Tatiana's Instagram page, she's a very sensual lady. He wanted her to get down and get with it and get back to it. She was mad for too long. He thought she was, I think he was confused and he thought that everybody was acting. He forgot that she actually liked him. He's like, wait a minute. I thought we were doing it. Isn't this a scene? No, baby. She actually likes you. Now you're ready to get somewhere and start kissing and you want her to forgive you in 42 minutes. I can't stand when people try to rush me to forgive. Oh, I can't stand that. Child, absolutely not. And the Haitian Empress, thank you so much for that compliment. The Glamour magazine thing was playing at the time, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, I have no respect for any woman that hides her kids just for a man. T-Love, you better speak your speech. Because the fact that you came onto this platform and hid your children and smiled about it, and then your number one fear was that everyone would judge you instead of your fear being your kids seeing this and thinking to themselves, why would she hide us? Why didn't she tell him that we were here? Girl, that is insane. That is crazy. And I do know that shows do right things for you to do to make it to sensationalize the whole situation. But girl, you should have told that man straight up that you had other children. How were you even getting away with that? This whole thing don't make no sense because I'm looking at this and it says y'all were talking online because y'all dang show wasn't dating. It says y'all were texting each other for 4 years. How did he not know you had other children? See, that's what don't make no sense. I am sure Charlie will be an unhinged mess once Jared gives her the boot. Oh, baby, she gonna run all up and through that house. In Studio 5 said, I think he might have a little having sex all the time problem. Oh, yeah, it's giving addict child, allegedly. Let me put my banner up here, okay? Welcome to the Opinionated Channel. All views expressed are opinions and alleged. If you would like to support my channel, please cash app $ Misha IMO. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Honey, tell somebody who knows somebody who's gonna tell somebody. He might have something because y'all see that other thing that I put up here, and the girl said that he let her know straight up, I would like to get intimate as soon as possible. It's very important. I wouldn't let him touch me. I don't, y'all, this is not Misha After Dark and whatnot, but I would not be able to do it. I would literally feel sick to my stomach. Like it just wouldn't work for me. Because it's like the way Did y'all see how he was sitting on that pool table? It ain't no damn way. It ain't no way. It is no way. Another round says she must not have custody of the two children she failed to mention for 4 years. I think she does. But they probably were, with their other parent or whatever. I think that because she says she lives in a 6-bedroom home. All them kids live there. You just hiding in corners and waiting till they go to school and speaking strategically after drop off and pick up and girl, bye. With all these babies everywhere, he's an out of control huncher. I love the word huncher. Oh, child. Not a huncher, Sean. I'm not finna play with you. Hey, Miss K. Girl, I'm finally off work. I love that you're live right now. Oh, Miss K, you missed it, girl. So Tatiana popped in for a few seconds to let us know that stuff was going down. Now, if you rewind on back to the beginning of the live, when you hit this replay, you're going to see that I was talking about certain things that people were saying she was lying about. And so she came on really briefly before she went to go see Kendrick to let us know that it was all a lie. Okay? It was all a lie. So yeah, let me put Candy up here. The lies. It was a whole lie. And she came up here to let us know that. Okay. And I appreciate that. Because I sure wanted to know, child. But I wish I would have asked her what she saw in him, child. Because it was absolutely nothing. Okay. Nothing. At Elizabeth, yeah, she needs to do that. She needs to figure that out. Wait a minute, what y'all talking about? She needs to figure out a lot of things. And one of them is that this man doesn't like her. And it's so crazy because he is so villain-like that he's creepy to me. It's nothing endearing about him at all. And it's nothing funny about the way that he's so excited to, just crumble her. He is really sitting there thinking, I'm not going to deal with this girl, but I am going to have sex with her. Or what did he say? I'm going to crack her eggs or whatever the hell he said. You're going to continue to have sex with her and you don't like her at all. And then he's always like, I don't know. The thing that just creeps me out about him is that he speaks to you in your face and makes you believe that he's listening. And in the back of his mind, he's like, I don't give a damn. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. It's just weird. He just gives me a weird energy and I would not want to be bothered. Okay. At all. Gail said Clavasia had childbearing hips. Girl, didn't he? Girl, not the huncher. Jillian J said he's not charming at all. Jared looks sinister. He does. Something's wrong with him. Hey, shunt the front door. He's like a lame teenager. He is giving very much high school. Very much high school. And I know that after this episode, it's going to be a mess. Now, they only have 3 episodes left, which is why they probably took a hiatus right now because they have to make sure that they're able to usher in, what's the name of this thing? Ready to Love. They have to bring that back. So what I'm going to do before Ready to Love comes back, I'm probably going to do a season recap. And then I'm going to go back and do a season live so we can usher ourselves back into the fold because I forgot all about them. Like, I really did. And that's just not right how they did them. They really should have waited because somebody's son is not good. Y'all be watching somebody's son? Put a 1 in the chat if you watch somebody's son. I put it on as background noise on Sunday while I'm cleaning. I don't know what's going on. But what I will say is one of them mamas don't know her son at all and he don't even like her. The other mama is way too attached and she's a little bit judgy and I wouldn't want to be nowhere near her and her son is kind of corny. Then the other mama, she might potentially be a colorist and it looks like she may have bleached and she only likes the light-skinned girl. So there's that. And that was the end of the episode. That was the end of the episode. That is such a weird dynamic. I do not like that show. I don't know who thought, the premise. First of all, I think it's weird because everybody's in their own separate home. If it was going to be somebody's son, maybe all the ladies could have been in one house, right? And then so everybody in one home. All the moms are in separate mom quarters, but they're still on the property. And then they come and meet in the main house to have activities and events. And then the moms want one of the women to be for their sons, but they have to choose between all of them, not separate moms and separate daughters and separate sons and all that. No, everybody vying for the love and affection of one of the guys. So you get to choose which guy you like. And then that mom gets to choose if she thinks you're good for her son. Not even if you're gonna do something stupid like somebody's son. But this right here, everybody's separate and it's confusing because sometimes you don't see a person on an episode and then 2 episodes later they come back. And I don't know, y'all. I don't like it. Gail, thank you for the super chat. Ice cream for baby boy tomorrow. Oh, girl, he gonna take it too. Honey, I can't wait to show him because he be counting his money. Do you hear me? Candace says, somebody's son, please cancel and never bring it. Where is put a ring on it? And shout out to Queen Day because she came across a post of Dr. Ponytail, aka Dr. Nicole, and she just got engaged to be married. Now, immediately upon her sending me that screenshot, I said, not on playing in our face. Y'all, why did I think Dr. Nicole was married this whole time? How you gonna tell somebody that they need to get ready to put a ring on and ain't no ring been put on you? Child, anyway, congratulations. Congratulations. Ooh, honey. But they need to bring back Put a Ring on It. That was my show. We've been so in love for a minute now, nah. Let's make it official by a gown, say some vows. I do, I do, I do, I do. Do you? That used to be my show. I liked Put a Ring on It. Why would they take that off for somebody's son? That is insane. You know what I think it is though, y'all? I don't think they have a host. I don't think that second host actually liked it because she would comment in the comment section when I would do reviews, but she didn't actually I don't think she actually liked being a part of it. Because if you go to her Instagram, I actually went to her Instagram and I messaged her and I was like, hey girl, where's Put a Ring on It? Nothing at all. She didn't say a thing. And then I think Dr. Nicole had to leave once Shorty and that other dude came through because it was getting too real. Like it was getting kind of borderline abusive. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So I think she wanted to step away. So that's probably why it's not around anymore. Like, that's crazy. I know I had to send it to you. I said, wait a minute, Dr. Ponytail wasn't already married? Girl, that just really shocked me when I saw that. Shayna said neither host on Put a Ring on It was married. But see, the second one, she let it be known. But the way that Dr. Ponytail was speaking those riddles, like she just had it all figured out. And, the man that sleeps on the floor cannot fall out of bed. It was like she just, he will love you on the floor. She made it seem like, baby, I done had my man for 34 years. You need to listen to me. The second doctor was a little bit more flashy, and she let it be known, I'm not married. But I'm going to tell y'all what to do, but I'm not married. So, yeah, I thought she was married. It just seemed like it. Patricia said, is that show with the real estate family in Houston coming back on? I don't know, but I had just went to go get me some barbecue and whatnot down to the Triple J's. Shout out to the North Side. And I have completely forgotten about Family Empire, but when I went in there, of course, because it was shot in that area, they had like a flyer and pictures of them up on the walls and stuff. And I was like, I wonder if Family Empire is coming back. I don't know. It should. I feel like they have a story. But then again, I'm kind of torn because I don't want their family to fall apart. So I don't know. I don't know. Put a Ring on It was good with the first doctor. And see, I don't think so, Lisa. Okay. Let me see how I can explain. I think she was good, but sometimes she didn't make sense to me. And I felt like the other doctor was a little bit disconnected. If she was even a doctor, child. The other lady, the other host, I just felt like she could sometimes be disconnected. So I don't know. Hey, Caramel Kisses. Girl, we ain't seen you in a while. The second therapist was Peaches she sure was, from Thin Line Between Love and Hate. She sure was. I forgot all about that. Shakira said, how many seasons of Put a Ring on It? I may need to rewatch. I think only 3. Yeah, there were only wait a minute, hold on. 4. I think it was 4 seasons. It was 3 or 4. What about the Love Experiment with the Besties? That was so good. Girl, I don't think it's coming back. That show was so good to me. Every week I was waiting for that show because they were really trying to find love for real. I mean, granted, all 3 of them are in different relationships now, but that show was so good to me. Misha, can you do the relationship voice? And shout out to Kai. I hope that she's doing well because, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. So my prayers and my thoughts are with her. And I check in on her Instagram every now and again to see if she's doing good. And she seems to be doing well. So I'm hoping and praying that everything goes into remission and stays that way. And I was completely shocked by that because I remember how I found out was I did a review and I put a joke in my review and it was about Kai. It was, I just said we're in a relationship in the thing. And that's the only thing I joked about. And then somebody commented to me, and I can't remember who it was, and they were like, well, she was diagnosed with cancer. Baby, the way I snatched that review down. I took that out because it's one thing to joke about it because it wasn't even her season, but I had tied her to something on another season because I was just making a joke. But once I realized that she's actually going through real life stuff, I was like, let me take this down. That's insensitive. I didn't know, but I took it down, I fixed it, and then I re-uploaded it. It cost me thousands of views too, but it didn't matter because I don't want anyone to look at my channel and feel like I'm trying to hurt them on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're real people, and I don't want them to be like, dang, that girl is mean. That's just not my steez. Okay, it's not my zhuzh. So I just decided to take it on down. Okay. Ms. Neek said, put a ring on it was good. That man was controlling that woman who used to show. I think that's the reason why it ended. I really do. Well, I think that's the reason why Dr. Nicole left. And then the other one was ushered in. And then, it is what it is now. And I'm not sure why. Misha, you cannot mention put a ring on it without our friend Alexia. Child, Alexia is something else. Do you hear me? That girl is something else. I'm tempted to watch Love Hotel, but I haven't been able to. Oh, speaking of Love Hotel, listen, patrons, this is where you chime in. It's that time of the review of the live or whatever, where you chime in for me on my behalf. Listen, we do review Love Hotel, but we watch it as a group. So over on my Patreon, we do get together. We do watch Love Hotel. It's actually heating up. It's pretty interesting. It's a good watch when you don't want to watch everything that's heavy. With so many different trials happening and everybody is being battered and broken and it's just too heavy. So we watch Love Hotel on Tuesdays together as a group. And speaking of, we have so many we've been watching TV together for a whole week. Okay. Every night at 8:00, we are watching something together over on Patreon. So if you are not a member of Patreon, please feel free to join. Now, there's a $1, a $3, and a $5 tier. Those are going away because people are leaking my content. So those are going away and I'm going to revamp it, but please feel free to join us. It's worth your money. I always post content there. And I'm talking about every 5 minutes I post content there. I'll be like, y'all busy? Okay, y'all ain't doing nothing. Okay, well, I'm back again. They probably be like, damn, girl, you ain't got nothing else to do. And don't. Okay, I ain't got nothing else to do but bother y'all. So come on over to the Patreon. And I will never forget that man doing a cartwheel in Shorty Max's apartment. Yeah, Ned, what's his name? Kenneth. Was it Kenneth? Y'all, that man is unhinged. And I'm so happy that Shorty got away from him. It's something wrong with that man. It's something wrong with him. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Amanda. Marsha, please. Marsha, please. Not every 5 minutes, but it is every 5. Do y'all want the content or what you want? Okay, because if I wouldn't give you the content, you'd be like, damn, I'm over here paying this girl ain't said nothing else all week. Ooh, child. Yes, Steph. Okay, it was Kenneth. That man is crazy. I could tell y'all a story time about that man, but I'm not. Because if that man comes over to my channel, it's going to be a problem. So I ain't going to say nothing, but yeah, something wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. Okay, back to what we done got all off track. Jared and Charlie, done put their names together. Jared, y'all ain't gonna work. Moving on. Brandon and Kiki. Y'all are also not gonna work. Kiki don't want to do nothing. Baby, the only time I saw Kiki get up and at him was when she was trying to get in that damn business between Tatiana, Clavasia, and that ex. Other than that, she want to lay down somewhere and suck her damn thumb and tell him to get away from her so she can drink her drink. Brandon, I think you're an actual nice guy, and people tried to peg you. See, I knew Brandon wasn't like that. People were like, he doesn't like her, and that's why he's treating her. No, she doesn't like him. I think he actually does like her, but I think they're better off as friends. I don't see this going anywhere past this show. I just don't. I love Patreon because I tend to get my news from Misha from there. Thank you. And I love spending time with y'all too. I be worrying y'all all day and night. Do you hear me? It's a good Patreon exclusive. Super fun time. Thank you, Kimmy. Yeah, Brandon is kind of fine. Okay. Who is this? 234? I think he's a very handsome gentleman. And I just don't think that she is over her ex. She needs to keep it real. Girl, if you're not over your ex, that's cool. But you need to be honest because she also has a secret. We still haven't heard her tell him that she was still living with the ex and there was an overlap in the relationship. So a lot of these people are just, I don't know, child. It's just a mess. It's really crazy. Okay, I guess I need to head on over to Patreon. I'm sold. Girl, head on over, girl. We be having watch parties, game nights. Oh, speaking of, if you won one of those $25 Amazon gift cards from the game night, I'm going to send it to you on Monday. Okay, I have just been so busy. I have court things going on. And so I didn't send it then. And then I had all that content. So I will send it to you on Monday. Yeah, we had a game night. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Child, it was a mess. It was a damn mess. Do you hear me? Um, Kiki playing games, knowing she want that ex back. That pregnancy was probably the last straw for her. That's what I think too. And I don't even think that was the last straw. I think if he wanted her back, she would go. She's trying to make him jealous by coming on here playing with Brandon. She won't let Brandon touch her, look at her, sit next to her, talk to her, nothing. So why are you even here? Like, that's crazy. Sarita said, is there any more children popping up? No. I think that was the last of the Mohicans. I don't think there's any more children popping up. Let me see. Okay. Nope. Now all we have left is Jared revealing to Charlie that he don't give a damn. We have this lady here telling Brandon probably maybe that she was still living with that ex. And then we have Britt who needs to go ahead and tell Ty that she don't like him. Speaking of, and then we also have Alexis and Chris who are playing in our face, talking about they've been dating for 1 year. They made sure to put the least amount of time because Chris, you're not fooling me. Like what? And then I don't like his attitude. You know how people can be good looking, but they shouldn't speak. He's one of them people. Okay. He should never speak. He is so chauvinistic and so his thoughts and way of thinking about women is so antiquated. It's crazy. It's giving barefoot and pregnant, speak only when spoken to. I don't care for Chris at all. And it's a stark contrast from how he was on Ready to Love. He was not that way. Well, we didn't get much of him. Maybe that's why. And I was wondering why Janelle was kind of being mean to him. She was being mean to him because this is who he is. And I was just looking at that and I'm just like, he needs to be quiet. Exactly, with that purple. Child, purple. What's the other one he said? Oh, what was it? It was purple and Bally's. She likes to drink Bally's. Honey, not Bailey's, but Bally's. He needs to go away. I thought he was a nice country guy, but I thought he was a nice country guy too. Miss Shook said, good looking? Yes, Chris is handsome. Well, he was handsome to me. Okay. I don't know about everybody else, but I thought he was a handsome guy. But here on this show, yeah, it's a no. And then he really kind of ticked me off when he didn't want Ty to make Britt breakfast. Like, why are you making her breakfast? You're gonna make all of us look bad. You shouldn't be bringing her no breakfast. What, you want to be a woman? I thought that was ignorant. I said, okay, you're giving ignorant. Okay. You're giving ignorant. Chris doesn't like this woman and I don't like Chris. Okay. We don't give a damn. Thank you. It's Steph. We don't like Chris and Chris don't like Alexis. Honey, and Alexis just want to get somewhere and lay down, honey. Lanice said, this picture doesn't do him justice. He looked better with his curly afro. He did. And on his Instagram, when he can control how the pictures are being taken, he looks really good. Okay. But on here, yeah, not so much. I don't like none of these pictures, if we're really being honest. Now, Jay and Cinco, what do y'all think? I think that Cinco is such a stand-up guy to be his age. I mean, he really has his head on straight. Now, of course, he probably has his problems too, like they all do. But he just seems like such a nice guy. He really does. And at first, this was the couple that I thought was going to be the problem children. I was like, oh, child, it's going to be a mess. He over here with the women. She want to be in charge. She got that male energy on her. But it's actually the opposite. I am quite pleasantly surprised by them. I didn't think that they were going to be good. Now, Jay, just let me say this to you. Girl, if you are ever playing Never Have I Ever and they ask you a question about busting it down 2 times in one night, please don't answer that. Because no man worth their weight in gold is going to be like, oh, that's cool. No, they're going to want to know, why did you do that? Ew. Okay. And when did you do that? Especially if you're in a relationship with them. So I thought that was crazy. Why don't you want to answer the question? The man is going to be curious as to if it was when you were talking to him, because y'all have never ever met. So in the future, please do not answer questions like that. Okay, please. OWN has the worst cast photos in reality history. They do. They are awful. I had to tweak these because the background was weird and everything. It was just weird. Well, I didn't tweak nothing, honey. My son did it. So shout out to my son. My baby is the graphic designer. He's the manager. He's the songstress for the Ready to Love theme song. Child, he do it all. Okay. And he's the technical manager. When I'm having issues, he is the sound guy and all of that. Because, child, I was falling apart over there on that game night. He had to come in and rescue me. Thank God he is so technologically savvy. Shout out to my baby. Do y'all hear me? Ooh, child. To get him emotionally elevated and invested. Who? Shout out to Sun. I'm a boy mom of 1, 2. Yes, girl, my little baby. Honey, he be getting me together. Mom, you shouldn't do that. That thumbnail doesn't look right. Let me fix it. This is how he does me when he doesn't think the thumbnail looks good. So I'll do the thumbnail, right? Baby, I'm so proud. Honey, you can't tell me nothing. I'm going to get ready to post sin. He'll come up to my computer and say, Mama, you want to see how I would remix it? That's his way of being nice to me and not saying, girl, that's ugly. Take that down. He says, Mommy, let me remix it for you. And I said, okay, you can remix it. And then he does it and it looks good. So yeah. The photo of Cinco is unflattering because he's a cutie on the show. Yeah. That's why when people were going off on me, because on the review I said, this is a good looking cast. But then they're like, Misha, what are you talking about? Because I'm looking at these pictures and they're not good looking. But they are. It's just the pictures are not flattering. And I don't know why, but they just ain't. Okay? They just isn't. And you almost burnt the house down. I did. Omar, please. That's why I gave Shonda a gift card because, see, this what had happened, y'all. Okay, let me fill y'all in, honey, because y'all don't be over on the Patreon. So I had a game night, right? My son wasn't feeling the best. So I decided to go ahead with the game night, but keep a close eye on him or whatever. So I was trying to do everything all at damn once. I went ahead, I made dinner, cut the oven on and everything. And then I proceeded to start the game night. Well, my son was eating ice cream, so I thought that he had eaten dinner. I thought everything was all good, honey. I'm just over here playing bingo and everything, child just playing. Well, we started to play another game and I didn't mute my mic. And so in the background, I'm like, is the oven still on, my love? And he was like, yes, ma'am. And I'm just talking to him in the background, like, do you feel good? Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm hungry. And I was like, oh, you're hungry? Child, he tells me, yeah, you didn't give me dinner. Mind you, it is like 10:30 at night. I made the food. I just didn't put it on the plate. I was like, I cannot believe I forgot to feed you. So I had to stop the live, get off, and go make my baby some food. But I did not almost burn the house down, Omar. The oven ain't gonna burn the house down. The stove burned the house down. Child, it's just too much, honey. It's too much on me. Okay, it's too much. And I'm going through a divorce, honey. She did not ask like that, y'all. Yes, I did. How did I ask, Omar? I said, is the oven still on, my love? I know I did for a fact because I listened back to the audio. And then he said, yes, it's on. Well, he said yes from the background. And then Shonda told me, you're not muted. And I didn't feel bad that I wasn't muted because it wasn't like I was cussing him out or being like, you stupid mother. I'm exactly the same way that I am online, offline. So I wasn't upset that I wasn't unmiked. I wasn't muted, but I was like, I forgot to feed him, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go. Misha, you was about to let your baby starve. Child, I didn't know he didn't eat. I did not know. So, I mean, after it was all said and done, he had a good meal. Omar, what you being messy for? Omar, a damn lie. Okay, so if I didn't say, is the oven still on, my love? What did I say? For 500, Alex, because I can play the clip right now. In Studio 5 said, all if we is us, whoever that be. Wait a minute, I'm confused. He said, you didn't give me dinner. Yeah, he was like, I'm just hungry. I said, oh, you just hungry? Oh, okay. Until it dawned on me that I didn't feed him. So, yeah, my bad. My bad, y'all. I'm a one woman show, honey. I'm surprised I can even put my wig on straight some nights. You hear me? You need some help around the house, Misha. I sure do. You know what, Shakira? I was telling him, I said, you know what? I think I want to hire a personal chef. I want somebody to fix all my food. I'm tired of cooking. I'm just tired of every day thinking, oh, what you want to eat? 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 What you want to And then I be trying to feed him and homeschool him. Like, this is what I'm doing. I have a schedule every day. I wake up by 11 a.m. I have to have something posted to Patreon because that's when I get a break from homeschooling. So I post then. And then I'm watching we share a space. So his school and his desk and everything is set up on one side, and my computer and all my stuff is set up on the other. And I can watch him, homeschool him, and I can also upload my videos and whatever I need to do at the same damn time. Then I take a break. We eat lunch. Then I have to give him some kind of physical activity because, I mean, you know. So then he be bouncing his basketball or whatever he be doing, y'all. Then I allow him to play his video game. Then I got to go back to recording stuff on Patreon. Then if I have a video that I have to record for YouTube, I have to make sure he's already eating, taking a bath, and all this and all that. Lanice be making fun of me because she said I make sure he gets 72 hours of sleep. But baby, he got to go to bed. Then I do that, edit my videos, and sometimes I have like a little time to scroll on TikTok before I fall asleep, which I be up all damn night because y'all know videos be coming out 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Go to sleep for a few hours, wake up because then I hear, good morning, mommy. And then we start all over again. And so I forgot to feed him. And what else? And what else is going on? Omar says she like Portia. She different on camera with us. Laugh out loud. Just kidding. Baby, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm the exact same. EJ said, girl, as long as you don't have that wig sitting on top of your head like Alexis, I think you do it fine. It ain't cocked. It ain't cocked to the side. Because my son would definitely let me know. There go Lanice. That boy gonna catch those Z's if he don't do nothing, baby. He gonna get some sleep. Can't nobody say I'm a neglectful parent. Girl, I got a schedule that's as strict as I don't know what. I mean, I give him breathing room, you know. Sometimes he be running over me a little bit, staying up to about 11, 12, whatever. But I give him free reign to be himself. You know, we talking whatnot. I love my baby. Y'all know I love my baby. You caught it in time. Had he been really, really hungry, he would have reminded you earlier. Exactly. And I'm just like, why you didn't say nothing? He was just allowing me to do that's why I love my sweet baby. Because he was just allowing me to do my game night. He wasn't even bothering me. And I was just like, why you didn't say nothing when I got off the live? He was like, it's okay, mommy. Oh, and y'all, I got my report card today. Now, y'all know, I told y'all some time ago that I have my son grade my parenting. So he tells me what grade I get. And then he tells me what I need to improve on and all that. So I got an A, honey. Okay. This report card, I got an A. He said I didn't need to improve on nothing. Now, I do feel like I need to improve on paying more attention because sometimes I am uploading a lot of videos and I feel kind of neglectful a little bit. Not neglectful, but mom guilt. But I did get an A. So there's that. And if any of y'all want to steal that girl, go right ahead. Okay. Have your children grade your parenting. That way you can get close. They can give you input and they feel involved, you know? So I got an A, honey. My report card says straight A's, period. I'm gonna eat me some cookies after I get off this live. You hear me? So anywho, back to the mess, because you know we like to get off track. So if you are a part of the replay crew, go ahead and disregard everything. There will be chapters down below so you can jump right into it. Okay. This is just a casual conversation amongst friends. Jay and Cinco, I think they're going to be okay. Jay, you need to, girl, try listening to them a little bit more. Cinco, good luck, Chuck. Okay. That's all I can say. Moving on from them. We have Ty and Britt. Britt does not like Ty. And at first I thought it was the other way around until last Friday's episode. Britt, you don't like him. Okay, you're using him for free meals and foot rubs. You don't like the man. I felt like you had more chemistry with his brother than you did with him. So y'all can go too, child, because y'all don't like each other. Thank you, Marsha. Shakira said, congrats on your A. Thank you, girl. I just knew I was going to get a B this time around, or a C, honey. But yeah, she can't stand him. Exactly, Gail. Ty, the panty dryer. Baby, not the panty dropper, but the panty dryer. She does not like that man. Even when he took her to his apartment, which I don't know. I kind of would have been like, why are you taking me? We ain't never ever met and we going up in your kitchen. But I think he was trying to connect to her in some way. He's not getting nothing. No kisses, no touches, nothing. She does not like him. Like, she was, Leo. He said Britt was like, yuck. Ugh, get off of me. Ugh, as if. Honey, it was giving straight clueless. She does not like this man. Ty play too much. It's a turnoff. But see, Jen, I get that he plays too much, but she should just cut it then. Because I think he really is trying to, do whatever it is she wants him to do for the time being. Okay, you got to watch him, child. They'll do it for a few minutes and then they'll be like, okay, back to my old tricks. She needs to just tell him, I don't like you like that. I feel a more friendship vibe. Like, she does not like him. But why was she touching on someone else's guy? Yes, like, why was she touching on Cinco? Tomorrow, you ticklish? Baby, the way that I would have grabbed it. See, that's how come I could understand Tati, because I would have grabbed a whole handful of braids and pulled her head back. Baby, I would have pulled her head back. Oh, child. I have come a mighty long way. Do you hear me? Please don't touch my man. Okay, don't do that. Okay, ain't no tickling. Ain't no damn tickle me Elmo over here. Go find something else to do. Tickling him. Talking about you ticklish. And see, that's why I said Cinco was a stand-up guy, because he was just like, man, no, stop. Move. And he immediately got up and went that away. A lesser man would have been, hey, I ain't ticklish. Are you ticklish? My child, I was finna say something. I ain't gonna say it though. Low key, they fit. He gives uncle and she gives auntie. Now, becoming L's if that ain't the damn truth. And that is a beautiful picture of you. Girl, you look good. Okay. Okay, hell. Girl, you look so pretty on that picture. But I'm sorry, that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But yeah, they do give like they fit. Aesthetically, they look like they belong together. Shout out to Mariah Carey. But I still don't think she likes them. They need to go. Okay. Jay Wooldridge said, hi, Miss Misha. I'm so glad I caught a live with you. Have never been able to catch them. This is my first one. I like your channel. You are hilarious. Hey, Jay Wooldridge. Well, thank you for joining me for this live. It's about to be over, though, in a few minutes. It is, because we've been on here for like almost 2 hours. But it was a good live. Rewind it on back to the beginning, child. There was a lot of tea spilled up and through. Do you think Britt's braids are too tight? Girl, no. They look like they coming loose in the front. Okay, so no, they definitely ain't too tight. She don't like him. And he ain't wrapped too tight, if that's what you mean. But she does not like that man, and that's okay. But you just need to admit that. Gone on to the house like Alicia and what's that man's name? The one who said his ex liked the picture but didn't really like the picture. He be lying, child. Whichever one it is, no, they need to go. Welcome to the Opinionated Family. Take your shoes off and get comfortable, honey. Okay, go get you some ginger ale, because that's my drink of choice, or some cranberry juice on the rocks, or whatever you like to drink. Irvin, thank you, Lanice. Yeah, they need to go. And you know what I noticed on this show? I don't think this is the premise, but have y'all noticed, because last season this happened as well, that certain couples end up leaving. I wonder if they tell them that that's an option, or if that's a thing. Because maybe this would be better if they had like weekly decisions as to whether they wanted to continue or remain never ever meeting. Okay. Oh, y'all know what would be good? Oh my gosh, I just came up with a premise for a show. Okay, I don't know if I should say it or not. This is good. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna say that. But I came up with a bomb idea. It's like Never Ever Mets meets Love is Blind. And speaking of Love is Blind, if you are watching this replay, did y'all see that Ashley interview? Did y'all see that? Okay, shout out to Ashley and Lion Tyler. Okay, did y'all see that interview? I know if you are on Patreon, you saw the interview because we watched it together. But baby, she could have kept that. Okay. Okay, they said don't say it. No, write your idea down. Yeah, because they like to steal, child. Tell us in Patreon. Omar, you know dang on well. Okay, hold on. Joy, don't say it. No, I ain't gonna say it. It's so good, y'all. I think I'm gonna pitch this to somebody. Okay. Or maybe I could execute it on YouTube. Cause we could use a different dating show, honey. I like to pop the balloon, I really do. But I think we could, open the space up a little bit to other dating shows. I also like Kendra G. But I think, we could fit some other stuff in. Don't say it. Okay, Marsha, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Ashley and AD cut up and I was disappointed. Look, I wasn't disappointed because AD is who she is. Okay, I mean, she was giving pick me energy all the way up until the bitter end. Had Clay not let her go, she would still be there in his face. Okay, and as far as Ashley, she needs to go on somewhere because all them PR stunts and all that talking in circles and saying stuff, and I'm not gonna really speak to him. Well, then why are you on here? We want you to speak to him. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. We don't need you to sit here and tell us stuff that we already know. You have regurgitated every single thing that you saw on all those videos that Jesse William made. We know you know it. So what is the reason why you're here interviewing? Y'all just sitting here kikiing together, honey. Y'all could have did that at home. Y'all ain't got time for this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. YouTube it and get your check. Girl, yeah, I could pivot like that. I think this will really be a good show too, y'all. Kimmy said AD shouldn't have done that interview without no. You know what? Part of me thinks she lying because she wants to feel like I didn't put you down. I didn't think you were stupid. I didn't watch. How did you know it was 5 parts if you didn't watch it? Okay. You talking about I didn't sit there and watch that 5 parts. So that's people that want to act like they're above all the drama. Honey, shout out to Candy. I fly above all the haters. I don't want to hear all that. You watch that 5-part interview. You want to sit here in her face and make her feel comfortable like you're a girl's girl and you care about her. And girl, I would never watch that lady. Why do they need 5 parts to say they slept together? You watched it. Because then you turned right back around and tried to get her to basically speak her speech. I don't think that she didn't do any research. I think she was right because how do you know? She said there's a very strong presence on the internet tearing you down. Why are you so invested in other people's business? How do you know she's invested in other people's business if you didn't watch it? You watched all of her videos. You watched all of Bri's videos. You watched it. Like you watched it. That was one of those reverse psychology type things. Like I didn't even make it past 2 seconds. Girl, yes, you did. Because you probably wanted to cross-reference and fact check exactly what they were saying. People kill me with that, child. I didn't watch. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why you're sitting here in her face, pretending like you don't know what's going on. She went live right after the interview. Who went live right after the interview? Ashley. And then Tyler is over there talking about he's willing to interview with anybody, big or small. He'll go on any podcast, any blog or anything so he can speak his speech. I don't want to hear y'all lying. Why don't y'all just stay together and go away from us with this? Y'all please go. AD and Ashley are the same person. The same. They are the exact same. And I just didn't like that I was being blamed for the whole situation. Talking about black women wanted to see you fail. That is a lie. We did not want to see that lady fail. If anything, we were trying to warn her. And then we got reprimanded for that. And then they trying to warn us. How y'all gonna warn us about something we already filmed? Girl, are you new? Okay, I'm trying to refrain from calling you something else. But what is wrong with you? Now, if we don't say anything, then it's like, well, they knew and nobody said a thing. Then when we say something, why y'all trying to stop us? We already did it. Girl, it is a show we are going to watch and discuss, and that's just that on that. You're just mad because people were trying to warn you and you decided to press through because we're miserable, we're bitter, and we've never been married, and it shows. Okay? Don't try to blame us. Child, anyway. Birds of a feather, bird brain together. Okay? Okay, if that ain't the truth. And Ashley talking about she carried the culture in her back. Girl, y'all, when that lady said I carried the culture on my back, child, she made me cuss. I really try not to cuss like that. But baby, when she said that, I said, you ain't carry for me. Don't ever get it twisted. I don't know what culture you done carried, but it's not the one that I'm a part of. Talking about because I was very put together. I didn't yell. I didn't get ignorant. Oh, so you were shucking and jiving. And you felt like you were wearing the culture on your back because of respectability politics? Girl, if you don't shut the hell up, you were not carrying anything on my behalf. Honey, if you were, please put it down. Please put it down. Period. You, Jesse Wu, and Storytime with Ricky need to link up like infinity stones at this point. Baby, look, they're going to throw me into the mess next time. And it's that other one. You can't even see her, but she just be talking and do. Okay, and do. But see, I be trying. And then, I really try not to really just go off on them like that. But I mean, if the shoe fits, honey, if the stiletto fits, wear it. AD blatantly admitted she did no research prior to the interview. I knew it would be a fool. I knew it was gonna be a fool when AD Had was sitting up high was sitting. I knew it was gonna be a fool when Ashley had that confined top on with those leopard leggings. I knew it was gonna be a fool. When she had those kitten heels on, I knew it was gonna be a fool. I knew it was gonna be a fool when AD didn't fully lash her lashes. I knew it was gonna be a fool. But y'all want to sit here with me and make me feel like I'm in the wrong for trying to warn you that you should not have passed go or collected $200. Now, I'm sorry if the delivery was a little bit wrong. I will take responsibility for that. But the whole dang on thing is a fool. And that's just that on that. It's just that on that. I don't give a damn. Y'all not going to make me feel bad for trying to help this lady. Talking about we wanted to see her fail. I was so upset at that. Because y'all know if it's one thing I'm going to do, I had somebody come in my comment section one time and tell me, you're going to find a way to make the woman right and make the man wrong. And I don't. I really try to see both sides. I really do. But I'm never going to be just sitting up here caping for no man. And that just ain't never going to be me. But I was not wanting her to fail. They were secretly preying on your downfall. They wanted you to fail. We did not. Okay? We did not. We actually were on him. But when you were an accomplice to him denouncing his kids, then we were like, F ya. You can go with him. Girl, you keep on acting like you didn't sit there and say them kids could call him when they were 18. You were so happy he was going to get away from them children. Girl, bye. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Nothing. Like she been doing podcasting for a minute. Child, anyway, she could have kept that, honey. She got a beautiful setup over there. But at the same damn time, if you ain't going to bring nothing of substance, then it's just a set at this point. Okay? Now check that. Now check that. We were all rooting for you. I wish I had that Tyra meme so I could put it up. Child, anyway. When she said F you, when you said F them kids, bye Ashley. Oh no, that's right. We did say that when you said F them kids, the sperm donor babies. Like, girl, they gonna try to clean all that up to me. No, what I meant was, because I didn't know it was wrong. You knew it was wrong. You claim you're so wise, you're so smart, you're so cultured. You knew that was the wrong thing to say about those kids. So you're not going to convince me otherwise and stop playing in my face. Now, I wasn't thinking that I was going to even do a review or even mention the whole Ashley interview because she really gave nothing. But I don't know. We'll see how next week goes because it seems like all the shows are going off the air or whatever. And so I got to have something to talk about. So maybe we'll get together and talk about the Ashley and AD interview, even though it didn't give nothing, honey. But baby, Jessie over there eating off that interview, baby. Because I didn't see what she said. I haven't watched her response to the whole situation or whatever. But baby, as soon as I opened up YouTube to get on this live and I looked at that homepage, she is sitting at 200,000 views. That is more than the actual interview got. So while they were sitting there, basically making it all our fault, everybody else was eating off of it. I'm like, I want a piece of the pie. Honey, I'm probably only going to get 10,000 views, but still, 200,000 views. I said, I need to see what she said on this video. Hey, fellow boy mom, I am living all of this. How old is he? He's 10. He is 10. He just turned 10. And I can't believe he's 10. Every time I say his double digits, I just start crying, child. The arrogance of Ashley was astonishing. It really was, and how she was propped up, sitting up straight, still playing in our face. Stop spitting in my face. Stop doing that. You need to go to an interviewer that will really hold you accountable. And I don't think it's Nick Vile. I don't think it's him. I don't want you to go to anybody that has the key to Netflix. I don't want you to go sit with them. Hell, she can go over that little black book. Baby, by the time he get through breaking down her family tree, and Ashley gonna be like, I just would like to go. Baby, he gonna get it out of her. Go to somebody that's gonna actually hold you accountable. Because right now, you were kicking with a girlfriend. That was not an interview. AD had a bunch of cards and didn't read nothing on that card. So at this point, you're just playing. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay, go over there so that he can cross-reference you and cross-examine you, because you're not answering questions for real, for real. You're just talking in circles. You took zero accountability. You didn't say anything that was new. You said you went and found something on his computer. Why did you have to do that, girl? We already gave you all the evidence. What you wanted that one thing that was going to put you over the top? And I have never, because I started thinking about this. She said she went to the computer and she pulled up all of their Google Meets. How is that possible? I have never been able to go back and look at old video chats. Is that for real? I'm gonna have to hop on the Googler, because I don't understand how she did that. And I was like, I think that's a lie. I have never been able to go back and pull up, because if it was, honey, I would be using it in court. So please, somebody please tell me how I can go back and get Google Meets video chats. Please, somebody tell me. Somebody help me. Because I need that for real, for real. I did not know that you were capable of going back and pulling up a Google Meets chat. I said, that don't even make no damn sense. Then I went and I found, girl, you didn't went and found nothing. That man was cheating on you. You probably found something that allegedly that brought you to your knees. And then you talking about you folded in his arms and asked him if he was the enemy. Like he gonna say, yeah. Who in their right mind gonna look at you and say, you know what? I am the enemy. No, he gonna say, no, I ain't the enemy. Now drop them draws. Child, he wants sex. Oh, child. I cannot be bothered. Child, she a lie. I'm finna get on the Googler and see if you can pull it up, child. She's a lie. Lady J said, AD just recently got her damn leave out together and has the audacity to come with us with this type of foolishness. Oh, that's another thing too. She said that the black women were talking about her hair and everything. Baby, I tried as I might to ignore that. I really did. But it's one thing for it to be one time. Sometimes it be bad days. It be bad days. Okay. Mama said there'll be days like this. I get it. But this was every damn week. And you were getting those pods and with that vocal fry and that sultry voice and Clay, are you there? Because ATLT, I don't want to hear all that. Okay. So yes, we did talk about the wig or the part or the leave-out or whatever, but it wasn't to down you. It was for you to get it together. And guess what? When we all rallied together behind you, you fixed it up. Okay. You've been fixed up ever since. It was not to harm you. We were actually on your side, because you were on that interview talking about we were against you when you were with Clay. That is a lie. Don't make me pull up my live about you and Clay potentially getting married. Okay, because we had your back. People still don't like Clay to this day. Okay, they don't want to hear anything that he has to say. Why? Because of the way that he treated you. We had your back. Y'all are too in the thick of it to even pay attention. We were rallying around both of you, Levi and all. And then when we tried to protect you because they were sexualizing you, because you were sashaying around and doing whatever it is you were doing, rubbing all up against them Caucasian men, we still had your back. So why would you get in that interview or that kiki or whatever y'all were doing and then blame us? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I said, what the hell is this? Child, anyway, I might go ahead and, here you go. To access and view your Google Meet video history, you can either check your Google Calendar for past meetings, or if you recorded a meeting, find the recording in your Google Drive. Girl, let me take a picture of this, honey. Let me screenshot this, honey. Because I'm sure finna to go do that. I could use that. Child, that will prove so much for me. Hold on, honey. See, this is what happened. And see, I don't take offense to this. Okay? I'm not going to later on say somebody's mama was against me. Because why would she tell me how to go to find the stuff in the Google Meet? She was praying on my downfall. That is insane. Okay? This is clearly assistance. Please take it. Child, people are nuts. Child, I'm finna go pull this up, honey, because they just swear I'm making things up, honey. Ooh, I hope this works. Y'all, I hope this works. Okay? Ooh, honey, where's Tyra Banks to come yell at AD? Nobody can shame a girl like Tyra. And then look, Tyra be shaming you and smizing at the same damn time. Child. Oh, yeah, Google saves everything. Okay, Omar, I'm a sure go look it up, honey. Because, baby, Oh, y'all see? God always provides a ram in the bush. We were just talking, and I'm serious, y'all. I have been so consumed with everything, and I had to take a break. Like, was it last week? Yeah, I had to tell them I can't mentally be present today, y'all. I can't do it. I have been all things court. And if that can pull up what I have been saying, oh, child, baby, that would be everything. That's why you can't be a girl's girl for every girl, because some will find a way to blame your good intentions. Felonia, you are absolutely right. And it's really sad because at the end of the day, we just really want to see you win. So it's what you saying don't even make no sense. Like, girl, bye. They just want to find somebody to blame. How y'all got more smoke for us than y'all got for Tyler? He is the subject at hand. You came here because he made a fool out of you. So tell us how, so we can now rally around you and support you. But instead, you sat here arrogant, like you sat here with zero accountability. You sat there with good hair because Ashley's hair was pretty. I love the natural look. But other than that, we got nothing from you. And I am the first person to give somebody a compliment. I will find a way to give somebody a compliment that I don't even like. If I'm watching a show, I'll be like, I got to find one good thing about this person. Okay, I liked your shoes. And I'll be sure to tell you that I liked your shoes. So don't come here talking about, so we wanted to see you fail and all that. That's not true. Okay, sell it to somebody who's buying it, honey, because it ain't me. Anywho, we have been on here for approximately 2 hours. I enjoyed y'all as always. I love when we get together for our lives. Okay, so this is, maybe we'll talk about Ashley and Tyler in depth next week. I don't know. Should we or should we not? Because I don't feel like, what did they really say? Nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Favor T said, I'm looking now in my history. I can't pull up a video of past meetings, just my history. Okay, well, and I never recorded nothing. Damn. Trying to be the bigger person and be honest and whatnot, and just speaking and not recording. I'll never do that again. Okay. Never. Anywho, y'all enjoy your weekend. Please check the community tab to see if there will be any lives for next week. Patreon people, I will catch y'all on the flip side. I will be bothering you like I always do. Not on Monday because it is Memorial Day. So I'm going to take that day to myself. But every other day I'm in there like swimwear. And just keep checking this Sunday. What we got this Sunday? Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta gonna come on, play in our face like they do every week. Oh, and thank y'all for showing up for my Atlanta reviews. Y'all have really been showing out this season. I appreciate y'all. I went back and looked when I first started my channel, and I would get like 700 views on a Real Housewives of Atlanta review. And now I get 20,000 plus. So I appreciate y'all for showing up because it shows that majority of the views come from my subscribers. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thank y'all for, reaching out to Tati so she can come over here and speak her speech. This was really fun. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all next week. Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.